Good afternoon from Yami Bay TV. Wishing you all well today. Sending loads of love to you as usual. I might be going live tonight. I probably am. I'm in the mood at the moment. But I've had to travel miles and miles away today to catch up with my childhood sweetheart. But not really my childhood sweetheart. She wasn't my girlfriend or anything. But when I was in the school playground all them years ago, I told you, look, remember the film Once Upon a Time in America? I used to spy on her where she used to go. But she's not well at the moment. But what a resilient lady. Really happy to reconnect, and reunions coming thick and fast for Uncle Yami as this journey goes on and on and on, and we wake up more and more to smelling the coffee. But it's very sad out here as well with people getting ill. I've always thought it was the baddies that end up, you know, getting what we deserve kind of thing, but really there's good people that have never really done anything wrong to anyone and they get ill too, and I'm working these things out as time goes along. Oh, God. But yeah, I'm really happy to see her. She's here now, and I used to throw stones at her window when I was little, and it's obviously she's in my story, young Linda. She's battling on through now, various operations and things like that, but won't give in. I know. What do we know about don't life? Never write off anyone. It's never over until it's over. And we all just go make the best we got with what we've got, if you get what I mean. But it's still quite sad for me today. But again, it inspires me also and gives me some kind of insight into people that are going through their own struggles of all different kinds. Nothing to do with addiction. These things are happening all around the world, and will be here and have been here from the beginning of time when, you know, lots of life has been lost since I've been out with people my age and that kind of stuff. It's only like you get one crack at the whip at this life. But if you ever hear the laughter from the families around her and her laughter, you understand that, you know, there's plenty of fight left in her. So she'll be in my story. Maybe one day I could bring her story to the table as well. Many out there at the moment, trace the face. I still can't hear nothing there. She was in hospital recently. But I've got no members to get in touch, but she rang me when she was going in for surgery and everything. But that's difficult for me as well. Victor B, he's gone a bit quiet again, but I know that he's had illnesses of some kind. Big love to you also, Victor B, and a lovely missus. If you're listening, please let me know what's going on. Dave B, who was clean for so long, and all of a sudden he's going through illnesses as well. Sean Newton, who was also paralyzed recently, one of my early followers also, like the rest of them. I hope your rehabilitation is going well with your walking, etc. But I just look to be more, bring more, you know, true crime will be a big part of Yami B TV, but also all walks of life. I'm not after big, massive views from one particular audience. I feel that I can engage as well as I can with that crime stuff, with the sad stuff as well, and resonate and lead those presenting an interview techniques wholeheartedly and genuinely, right? So the other thing I was going to say, I'll be sitting down with Billy Moore soon as well, like I will be with the great matleg. I know you lot like that the other day, but me and matleg, Billy Moore, there's going to be some things as well. And then also I'll be dropping in on the great Dodger, who as well, who I believe will probably one day be the best podcaster of all time, because he has all the skills necessary for that. What else? There's other places I'll be going as well. So Ricky Keeling behind bars up there in the northeast. But touching on, I've seen something from Billy Moore this morning, obviously, talking to Billy recent times about the importance of staying in your own lane while you're up there in the public eye. Mine's been more of a journey through the ups and downs, even though I'm not involved in crime or nothing no more. I believe wholeheartedly. I've been out shaking a leg, having a little drink here and there. Recent times since I got clean, so I'm going to keep being mindful of that. But I tend to be monitoring that last stages after getting over the drugs thing that I believe that I have got beaten. Believe me, and I think some of you know it too. But the rest of them out there, them YouTube wars, right? Nonsense grasses and talk to me, art hostage. You're up there saying Billy should be exposing people, but hold on a minute, you're exposing people on crimes and things, and you wasn't even there. So you're not in no fit state to be throwing anything like that around. Everybody does it the way that they've got to do it. You're not somebody that I'll be sitting down with. Furthermore, when I see you, I will have choice words with you over a couple of things that you've gone up there and said, all in the name of views, yeah? all in the name of views. I'd rather take my little 1,000, 2,000 views by sitting down with the normal people about real lives out here, where many of my followers have been through the struggles of addiction, mental health, abuse, and that kind of thing. Only the Father in heaven has the right to judge anything on this earth. And remember, I told you that. The game will be hotting up soon. Like I told you, I'm looking to come live tonight. But let's break this down. I'll do it short and sweet, the best way possible. Up there calling people names and all that back and forth while I've been down and up and watching, but I've still been watching from the sidelines. Nobody gets nothing. There's no message in what some of you do by name calling each day, and it's gone on and on and on, and what you'll find in the end, it's going to wear thin. The public can only be taken in by too much nonsense, because there's no real message of help or learning things from what you're saying for people watching. Sometimes I wonder if this YouTube, you get more, because you can get more views by drama and gossip and saying this one's that and that one's that. You still never bring real facts to the table. So it still seems to me that people get more, out of listening to a load of nonsense out there. It's rather borders on being ridiculous. I'm telling you, it's also very embarrassing and bad for the soul as well, because you don't get to where you're going to get or where you hope to get, because there's no message of deterrent, of prevention. I've got a man coming on very soon, Omar, who will be breaking down the youth system, the prevention, the motivation to change the solutions, etc., for the offending side. They've been calling me out. I've been waiting to get for the after dinner chats and that kind of stuff. We're talking about the youth of today and where it's really gone. I'm looking to do a video tomorrow morning on old gangsters, ex-gangsters versus the new ones. Is there a right way of doing it? We know that crime was here from the beginning of time. It's never going to stop. But the olden days, they made sure they looked after the mums and that in the communities, which I've been sitting down here talking with family members here, and they all feel the same way, that certain places are just no-go, and older people and younger people feel like they ain't got no choice but to join. But the older ones feel in fear of the very communities where they've been raised and born and bred from, to come out their houses to see gangs of 500 around the corner being disrespectful to mums and that kind of. I'll be bringing all that to the table very soon. But I will be probably going live tonight, all right? Big love to you all. A bit sad down here, but also very happy to see the girl I used to spy on in the playground when I was about 10. I love you, Lynn. All right? I'll be up very soon.